Hi there, Joka here from Pocket Full of Happiness, and in this video I'm going to share with you all the new products that are available in the shop today. They are all dies, there's 16 in total, and well, let's just start with these three here. They work together, but obviously you can go and use them on their own. This first one is called Layering Irregular Shapes, and you can see there's three shapes and some sentiments, big warm hugs, and you will see in the cards samples that I will show you in a second how they work together. One of them is a forest theme, the other one is underwater world. Here on the back side you can actually see some sample how this was imagined, and obviously you can use your own dies to create other kind of scenes with this. I think the options are endless. Obviously these cards are very dimensional. I mean, quite thick, but as you can see it's not gonna fall over. It's yeah, I like these kind of projects, and I never send my cards in normal envelopes anyway, so it doesn't bother me that it's this dimensional. So I don't know about you guys. This one here is also with the forest add-on, but it's just white. I guess it for like a winter wonderland theme, it's perfect. And then this greetings is actually from a different die set that I will show you later. I did not want to use the same sentiments on all of them. And then there is the underwater world add-on that I showed you earlier. And as always, I have process videos for all of these cards on the channel. Probably they will be dropping every 15 minutes or so. So if you are interested in how they were created, just take a look. The next one is called Floral Motif, and this is a big bloom. It also has like a smaller flower. Obviously you can get creative with it, but I just made my cards the way that I imagined it to be. I always create these graphics while I'm working, and then I kind of stick to them when I'm making my cards. It saves me time, but obviously you can get creative. Now this one is an A2 size card, and it has a new die in the background as well, which I'm going to show you later. And this sentiment is also a new die set. This one here is 5 by 7 inches, the card I mean. So I actually added 2 of the flowers, and the whole die set was actually inspired by the Dutch Delft blue, which I love. So, but I then created some purple cards as well. And this one is like a leftovers type of card. I had the heart leftover from some other project, and I had the background leftovers. I just put everything together to not waste anything. The XO is also a new background die. Now this one is called Flower Stand, and this was also inspired by a real life thing, like a huge planter I saw at some castle. I actually inserted a picture of it in the process video at the very end, just so you see what the inspiration was. You can also use this you can fill this with other things as well, obviously cookies or whatever trinkets that you like. I just created 2 cards with flowers. They are the same, only the colors are the They are a bit different. Oh, and then the background is the brick wall background, and I only used it to emboss that paper here. I will show you that in a second. That's also a new die. Now, this one, again, it's 3 die sets, which I myself designed together, but they work separately. Obviously, this one here that I was talking about just now, the brick wall background, is of course an everyday background. You can use it with anything, but I wanted to have this for my windows. Now, as you can see, the bricks have some detailing just to make it a bit more interesting, and it's a 5x7-inch background, by the way. Now, this one is the main window set, and you can create with the same window, you can create the shutters as well. And I added 2 shapes there that are solid, because the original version it's supposed to be for, representing glass and the glare on the glass. But if you want to do a shutter, that's not going to be glass. So that's why I added those 2 shapes. However, in my process video, I did not have those yet. So I'm just using the original window. Then I have some tulips in there and some planters, and that one you can use as a balcony. For example, if you want to create like a balcony door, I do have a sample for that as well. So I don't know how much you can see the shutter here, because it's actually kind of dark gray and black. And I created a small add-on set for this, in case you want to create a window that you're looking out of. So not from the outside, but from the room. So there's some shelves here and some pots and plants, some cactus and other kind of leaves. And this shape that I just showed you, that's actually soil for the biggest pot. That goes with the tomato. You can see it here on the right, and you can see a sample of each little plant. And there's also a little cup and a kitty, like a coffee cup. And here are the examples. Now, I thought that looks more like a balcony and a balcony door, but then of course the tomato would be giant. But I'm sure that you can figure out some version for this. Now, the sentiment is from a German die set that I don't have it. I will think about restocking it, maybe. And then there's the bricks from the brick wall and lots of tulips. This one, again, the bricks in the background. I did not use the outline on any of my cards, actually, I think. Only the bricks. And here you can see what I was talking about, that I have the those stripes like for the glare in the window, which I should not have in the shutter, but I did not have the right die yet. And then there's vellum on the window, and it's hiding the tomato plants. And the congrats is from the For You die set, which I think I might have some. Now, again, the same bricks, basically the same window as well, with the shutters, and then the tulips. Now, this is what I was talking about. Basically, I created the same card as is on the packaging. The cat looks out of the window, and I have all the plants on the shelves. And again, I use the German sentiment only because that's my shortest sentiment, and I didn't want to add anything super long there. Now, this one is special. It was just an extra card. As I was working on my other window cards, I got a package from Pear Blossom Press. And they sent me some lights to try. Check this out. It's so cool. And my boys were so fascinated by this. I think they really don't care about cards, but when they saw this, they went crazy. So I think probably this is all that you need for masculine cards. And here the Christmas tree is actually from the Happy Rexmas die set. I just wanted to create something that I remember from my childhood, going from my grandparents to my parents' house, and all of the houses had this, this side Christmas tree with the lights on. So those were the everyday products, and now I have a bunch of Valentine's Day products, because I have to think about my international customers. They need time for delivery, so I wanted to make sure that they also have time to prepare cards. If I release these in January, then it's already too late. So that's why I'm so early. Okay, so let's start with the first one. This is called Heart Sunburst, and it's a Paige Taylor Evans design. And I don't know if you can see it, but you can use this a couple of different ways. It has the outline die, and then it has just the inside shape, so you can use them together or separately. Here I used it with together with the outline, but you can also die cut directly into a panel if you like. So these are the small, I actually created some heart-shaped cards. I forgot to remove the temporary glue there that I needed for the photographs. And on this one, I used the outline die as well, as you can see, and then I just backed or filled in the shapes. And here you can see I did not use the outline. I just used the inside shapes, and I actually layered two together so that they are a bit more dimensional. And again, I have process videos for everything, so you can of course check how I created them. And these are new sentiments as well, which I'm going to show you in a second. It's called For Valentine's, and there are 3 different sentiments in here. You are sweet, love you more, and be my Valentine. And of course you can use the solid die as well, because you can still read that. I actually only created so it's easy to back the outline die. But I think here you can see I just used the solid die. You can still use that for different looks. And here I created this shaker because I had a lot of those hearts from some other projects that I will show you later. And I die cut the heart, but only using the outline in the panel. And then I created the full design, if that makes sense, which I then added back onto the what's it called, acetate, and then stitched over it so that it's gonna definitely stay in place. Then the next one is called Circle of Love, and this is basically a heart wreath. It's simple, but you can get creative with it, and also you can get very colorful with it if you're patient. I did not go very colorful, but I wanted to. I don't really do black cards very often, and I don't even know why I chose this. But anyway, I layered up a lot of those outline shapes because I die cut my hearts from a very, I don't even remember how many different pinks and reds. So I did not want to throw away all those outlines. And here it's just a little bit different. I die cut the wreath directly into the panel twice. And in this case, the dimension comes from the hearts. I layered up a few not all of them, but I added some for dimension and interest, so they are a bit different, the two cards. Now the next one is called Lips Background. This one is a mini slimline card in the size 6.15 and 3.15 inches. It's a little bit smaller than the normal slimline that I normally use is 6.25 by 3.25. So this is a bit smaller. But I really like it, so cute, the little small size. And again, super simple. I die cut the lips from 4 different colors because there's 4 different lips on the background. And because I had so many lips remaining, I actually layered them up, and that created a really cool dimension in the background. I kind of like to add that much interest to my, I mean, this, I still consider this as a 1-layer card, although I guess technically with the sentiments it's not. Now this next one is called Half a Heart background, and this is an A2 size background. And as you can see, there's no edge, so you can actually use this on larger cards as well, which I did because I don't know, I'm just so into 5x7 cards. You can kind of see the edges of the die kind of imprint there, but I honestly don't mind. It looks like a, I don't know, like a poster or like an artwork to me. Now this one is another Paige Taylor Evans design, and again it's a 5x7 inch background because I don't know, I think it's such a beautiful font. I wanted to have as much of it as possible, so I wanted to have it in a bigger size. These are the samples. In the first one, as you can see, I added each row with a different color. Now the sentiment is the same red as the text behind it that is hidden, just so that I don't lose that color, so to say. And I wanted my sentiment to stand out, so I created that white heart with the same sunburst, the heart sunburst die, just to have a background for it. And then this one here, I just mixed the colors of the letters, and I added the sentiment directly on top of it. I think you can still see this. It's quick, it's simple. I think this one is easy to die cut, or sorry, mass produce is what I mean. I did add some dimension to it with more die cuts. Now this one is the Hexaheart background, again another 5x7 background, but it doesn't have edges, so again you can use it on other sizes as well. And this is these are the hearts that I used for my shaker element on the previous card that I showed you. This one again, you can make it as colorful as you like, or you can just use it as a texture type of thing, like white on white, or even obviously you can use different colors. I like to do this. I like to, you know, inlay all kinds of colors, but then I also like to add texture to my white cards. I'm not so into white, so if I do white cards, then I need texture. So that's what I'm trying to show you here, that I used that background for those cards. Then I have this Chasing Hearts backgrounds, which is a really simple but cute design. Again, you can use just one color if you don't want to waste paper, or you can use lots of colors. And because again it was too white for me, I added some colorful enamel dots as well, it gives a bit more interest, I think, and also a bit more dimension. But you will see in the process video, if you want to see, that I did not actually waste paper. I, in fact, die cut only the hearts from, just a tiny bit of paper. I did show in the video how I did that, and it really did not take long at all. So this is the new release. I hope you like the products. I hope I could give you some ideas with them. If ever you have any questions, just drop a message on Instagram or in email, or even here, although Instagram is probably the quickest. I'm always happy to help or answer your questions. Other than that, I think that was it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for bearing with me, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.